Listen up, bucko. Quit screwing up and get back to work now. What's goody, everybody? Welcome back to another video, guys. So this is a very special video because this is requested from one of you guys. Yes, this came from a follower on my Instagram, and I just got a text message from my wife, so let me text her real quick. Okay, just text your backs. You gotta text your wife back, guys. For all you husbands out there, if your wife texts you, stop what you're doing and text her back. So let's continue. So before we jump into the meat and potatoes of this video, I want to thank the sponsors of this video, Santa Cruz Medicinal CBD. Now you guys know I absolutely rave about this. I came late to the CBD oil game, guys. I definitely was skeptical about it, you know, when everyone was raving about CBD and the benefits that it had. I was like, I don't know. But for me personally, guys, I have trouble sleeping. I have trouble falling asleep. Now you guys know this. I'm always on my phone. I'm like this at night, like, oh, why can't I go to sleep? Look, I get it. I know why I can't fall asleep because I'm always on my phone. I'm always on my laptop, right? And so when I finally do fall asleep, it's so hard for me to stay asleep. So my good friend Danny Vega told me about CBD and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. So then I started taking the CBD deep infused sleep capsules right here, and I'm telling you guys, it knocks me out. It just helps like relax me, and when I finally do fall asleep, I'm able to stay asleep. For someone like me, for someone who's trying to lose weight, you guys don't understand the importance of sleep. That is when your body recovers. That is when your body is recovering and building muscle. So for me being a bodybuilder, if I'm gonna train my ass off all day, eat right, and then I'm not getting enough sleep, I'm not gonna grow. I'm not gonna build muscle. I'm not gonna take things to the next level. So if you're someone who struggles with sleep and someone who struggles staying asleep, I highly recommend taking Santa Cruz Medicinal CBD capsules. You can take these at night. And again, guys, I do have a discount code if you guys are interested. Discount code, boom, right here. And if you do use that code, guys, you guys support me and my family. You guys know that. So many people swear by CBD oil and the benefits and the things that it's done for their body. So highly recommend that. So let's jump to this video. The question was, Logan, I've done keto before. I've done intermittent fasting before. I've lost a total of 100+ pounds. Yes, you heard me correctly, 100+ pounds. I had a cheat weekend, which turned into a cheat week, which turned into a cheat 2 weeks, then a month, and then fast forward a couple of months later and you gained back a total of 80 pounds. And I can't get back on track. I can't seem to get motivated. I can't seem to get back to my keto routine that I was once in. I'm depressed. I'm feeling down about it. Like, help me out. How do people get back to being motivated? How do you get back to that state of mind, right? Like, it's different, right? It's totally different, especially if you're someone who's new. When I was new to keto, when I first started my journey, my motivation today is nowhere near what it was in the very beginning, and I totally get that, right? Like, you're just starting your journey. You're willing to do whatever it takes. You're gonna go to the gym twice a day. You're gonna make sure you go to the gym at least 6 times a week. You're gonna make sure your food's prepped, all that, right? Your motivation, your dedication is on another level. But then you reach your goal. You lost all that weight, you're looking good, you're feeling yourself, you're like, yeah, man, I got this. I can do this, I can do that, like I got this. And then a couple of months later, guess what? You gained all your weight back or even more. And so now you're like, damn, like, how do I get back there? How do I get back to that mindset? So in this video today, I'm gonna give you my best advice and what I would do because I've been there. I've tasted that success, but then I've lost that motivation and I needed to find that motivation again. So here we go. My best advice that I could give you is you need to figure out what your why is, right? Everyone's why is different. It could be your kids, it could be your husband, it could be your wife, it could be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever that may be. Whatever your why is, you need to capture that. Find that momentum. And again, your why may have changed. For me, in the beginning, I know what my why is. Now, I don't have an hour to discuss what my why is, but let's just say this. I was jealous. I was envious of somebody, and I let that consume me. I let that just motivate me. Now, again, was that toxic for my body, my mind, and my soul? Yes, but at the end of the day, it did benefit me. It did help motivate me to a whole nother level. And again, it changes, right? Because now that person, I don't care about. I'm not jealous of that person anymore. I'm not envious of that person anymore. I've reached my goal. I surpassed my goal. And now it's totally different, right? Like once you get past that, you're like, okay, like why do I still work out? I look better than him now, so I guess I'm good now. wrong, that's a good way to go down a downward spiral. So whatever that may have been that got you in that downward spiral, you need to find a why. For me now, it's my kids. I want to be healthy for my kids. I want to be able to run with my kids. You guys know my 2 little girls are crazy. They're running around. They're like spiders on the wall, on the ceiling. Like I gotta keep up with them. And if I'm not staying healthy, if I'm not staying active, I won't be able to play with them. I won't be able to keep up with them. So my kids are my new motivation, and that motivates me to get up, do my cardio, exercise, show them the importance of eating healthy. So my biggest recommendation is you need to find your why. Whatever that may be, take a picture of it, write it down, put it on your bathroom mirror, put it on your refrigerator, whatever that may be, put it on your pantry door, put it on all those things. So when you feel that temptation to go into the pantry and eat popcorn and chips, you see that picture, or you see that whatever writing you wrote, and that reminds you, like, Logan, don't do this, you're doing this for your kids. And then you're like, you close that door. Or you know what, you wake up in the middle of the night for that midnight snack. I know you want that dessert or whatever that's in that refrigerator. And you're like, nope, I see this picture, I see my girls, and then I close it. And then when you wake up first thing in the morning and you're tired and you're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to get up in the morning and go do this cardio. I just want to go back to my warm bed and go back to sleep. But then you see that on your bathroom mirror and that motivates you. So that right there is a huge tip I can give you to recapturing that motivation, right? Finding your why. Number 2, stop putting yourself in those bad situations. Like, there's obviously a reason why you went down a downward spiral. There's a reason why you cheated on your diet, or you're not going to work out, right? So whether that may be you keep going out with these friends and those friends encourage you to eat pizza and drink beer and don't go work out, come on, let's go party, bro. Or you keep going to the same spot where it's so tempting and you're not at that level to say no yet. Stop going there. So, and again, this is going to be different for everybody, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to the same thing. It's the same foundation. Stop putting yourself in bad situations. Whatever that may be, whether you're like, look, Logan, I just don't have time to eat lunch. I don't have time to cook anything. I don't have time to go anywhere to go get healthy food because my schedule's crazy. Well, guess what, bucko? That means you need to prep your food and take it with you. So do you get what I'm saying? You're planning and you're strategizing, not putting yourself in those bad situations and planning for those situations. Prep your food or do whatever you gotta do, but stop putting yourself in those situations. Number 3, stop beating yourself up over the past, okay? The past is the past, guys. Look, there's a reason why I got these wristbands right here, okay? I just got back from Miami for me and my wife's anniversary, and we partied, we drank, I drank some mimosas, I drank some margaritas, I had a cheat meal. I mean, we had a good time, but you know what? I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna stress about it. The past is the past. It is Monday. I got up this morning, knocked out my 45 minutes of cardio. I'm back on my keto meal plan. I'm back on my fasting. I'm back to drinking a bunch of water. I'm back on track. I'm not gonna let that get me down. I'm not gonna let that stress me out. So many of you hold on to that. So many of you hold on to that cheat meal, that cheat weekend, that cheat week, that cheat month, my past that I just can't get back on track. You hold on to that and you let it bring you down. When you have negative vibes inside, trust me, it will bring you down and it will lead you down a path that you don't want to be on. And that's why you can't get on track. That's why you can't get back to your happy state, your positive vibes, your big moods, your big smiles, because you're still holding on to the past. Let it go. And again, guys, I'm not even talking about your past of just eating bad. I'm talking about your past of just drama, family drama. You know, maybe, you're going through a bad divorce. Maybe, your husband left you, your wife left you. Again, I get it all the time, guys. I get DMs. Look, I'm not calling anybody out, and I'm just here to try to help motivate you. But I get a bunch of DMs from women and men that are like, look, Logan, I'm so depressed. My wife left me, my husband left me. And, I just want to get back in shape. I want to get back on track and just get my life together. And I get it. I totally get it. But the first thing you need to do is let go of that. Let go of that and just keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, and stop dwelling on the past. You can't do anything about it. All you can do is stay focused and keep moving forward. Woo, guys, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. And no, I'm not just trying to show you my abs, I promise. But I am sweating talking to you guys because I'm getting into it right now, man. Okay, tip number 4 is you need to make a schedule. You need to find what time works best for you to go work out. And when I say work out, exercise, anything. I don't care if that means walking your dog, going to the gym, going to do yoga, going hiking, riding your bike, riding a canoe. I don't care what that is. You need to find what time works best for you, because if you're doing something that is a pain in the ass, if you're doing something that's not convenient, guess what? You're not gonna do it for long, okay? So for me, when I first got to the gym, going first thing in the morning before work was the best time that worked for me. It was convenient. I could just go work out and then just go literally drive 30 seconds to work and boom. And then as my job started getting more and more demanding, my schedule changed. So going to the gym after work worked best for me. So do you see what I'm saying? I move my workouts to whatever fits best for me. So whether that's before work, maybe during your lunch, or after work, or at night when the kids go to sleep, whatever that may be, you need to find what time works best for your schedule, okay? So that way it's more convenient for you and you can go to the gym and you can go exercise and go do the things you need to do without it having to be an inconvenience. So again, that's a big tip right there, because I know a lot of people always mention it like, man, Logan, I just, going to the gym before work just doesn't work for me. Nothing's wrong with that. No problem. Go during your lunch. Go after work, go at night when the kids go to sleep. Just make sure you find what time works best for you. So the next tip I want to give you is find what route you want to go. So whether you want to use keto, the carnivore diet, intermittent fasting, paleo, whole foods, whatever that may be, even vegan, which I wouldn't recommend, but whatever. I'm not hating on the vegans out there. I got nothing but love for you guys. Find what route you want to go. And I think it's very important because look, I get a lot of people who want to do the ketogenic diet, who want to do intermittent fasting, but unfortunately, it just does not fit their lifestyle. And look, I've always said this from day one. I am a huge believer in the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting, but I totally get it. It's not for everyone, and there's nothing wrong with that. So just find what diet, what plan, what route you want to go with and stick with it, okay? So don't try carnivore one week and then go low carb the next, and then the following week you want to go keto, and then the following week you want to go OMAD. Like, just figure out one route. Figure out that route, stay with it, find what route works best for you, and go from there. Take it one day at a time, guys, okay? Don't get too ahead of yourself. I see so many people, they do the ketogenic diet or they're doing intermittent fasting, they just want results like that. They want to lose 20 pounds in 3 days. And guys, it doesn't work like that. And if you did lose 20 pounds in 3 days, that's not good, that's not sustainable. So take it one day at a time, guys. Make smart choices. Don't put yourself in bad situations. Plan by food prepping or planning not to be at a bad spot that's gonna get you in trouble on your diet, and find what route works best for you guys. So those are my tips. So those are my tips on how to get back to that level of motivation, how to get back on track, because I get it, guys. Our life is like a roller coaster, right? We have those ups, we have those downs. A lot of us have gone through diets. We've done keto, we've done carnivore, we've done paleo, we've done OMAD. We lost tons of weight, but then we just got away from it, right? We got comfortable, we got lazy, and we gained a lot of that weight back. And those are a couple of tips that you can use to get back on track. Guys, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, hit that subscribe button. And wait, before we end this video, for those of you who don't know this, I am doing the Halloween keto cut right now. I'm trying to get as lean as possible, try to build some lean muscle mass, and get ready for Halloween. Because look, I understand Halloween's not gonna be the same this year, but you best believe your boy Goody Beats is going to dress up for Halloween. And so I'm probably gonna be the Professor Hulk. I'm not sure yet. A lot of you recommended the Professor Hulk, so I wanna look good for Halloween because I will not be wearing a shirt. And if you guys wanna get in shape, you need to start today. Halloween's fast approaching, guys. Don't start 2 weeks before Halloween. Start today. Head over to my website, goodybeatsofficial.com, and sign up for my Keto Cut program, and let's get started. You'll have access to all my programs. You'll have access to weekly Zoom calls where I'll answer any questions you might have. And it's just a good community, guys, and it's a good way to stay motivated and stay on track. So head over to the link in the description below. I absolutely love you guys. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.